How are you?
We were just
Probably.
mentioning how your wife, gorgeous, but she's in charge of your house, isn't she?
Yeah. She pretty much runs the show at home. So we we have a lot of things. We're with each other week in and week out.
Yeah.
So she goes to most of the races. She hadn't been going the last couple of weeks. The dogs had a little surgery on the back,
we
so
got
she's
the whole story
she's
on the dog in
she's
the body
staying home.
cast.
Yeah, but so she's not been to the 2 races in a row. I don't think this will be the first time ever.
She is what I would describe as a power woman. And,
Very much.
Very in charge of everything that's going on. You can tell she carries herself with an air of dignity and competency. And the reason I bring that up is because I know a lot of guys that aren't attracted to those kinds of women.
Right.
I am. I think that's hot. I think a woman in a power suit is hot. You obviously like those kinds of women too, huh?
Yeah. Well, I think for us it was that kind of developed.
I hope.
Yeah, really.
7 years today.
Yeah, she's very sure of how she thinks things should go, and as we've gone through this together, she'll be on one side of the fence sometimes, and I'll be on the other side of the fence, and we'll be battling against each other. But in the end, we'll make an educated
Now,
decision.
Kevin, one thing I know about you, it seems to me that over the years, you've got gripes with people. You've got the Biffle incident from years ago, the Juan Pablo situation. Was that last year?
Yeah.
Was that? Now, is this because you're just so driven and you get so into it that you can't help but boil over?
Well, I think that other person.
Or are they just jerks?
I think that other person comes out. I'm a pretty competitive person, and when I get in the car, it seems like, I don't know, I just flip the switch and everything just kind of goes away. So, I mean, away from the racetrack, I'm a pretty easygoing person and just kind of go with the flow. But once I get in that car, man, it's like I can't turn it off, and I just, all I want to do is go out and be competitive and try to win races, and I just, sometimes it gets a little heated. But
Does it work?
I guess that's all come full circle now. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. Does that work with video games too? I'm wondering because, do you play video games at all?
Well, we got a new Wii for Christmas, so we pulled that thing out, and my God,
Yep.
it's pretty entertaining to watch my wife. But yeah, it's pretty competitive when we start the bowling or the tennis or whatever it is.
Now, do you have a car in any of these games? Have they modeled after you?
Oh yeah,
there's
we
NASCAR
got,
games. I'm
yeah,
sure
we
you're
got all the
represented.
all the EA Sports games have our car in them.
All right, so here's my question to you, and I asked this because yesterday I did an interview with, I don't know if you're a mixed martial arts fan, but Chuck Liddell, who is a fighter, and we started talking about the EA version of, a game where he's represented, and he's very angry about the way his character is in the game.
Yep.
It doesn't move fast enough for him. It doesn't have any of the skills that he claims to have. Are you pretty satisfied with the way you've been depicted in video games?
I got to be honest with you, I haven't played one of the games in probably 3 or 4 years.
Oh, but when you play yourself, right? You pick you?
I hadn't even played them.
Oh, okay.
At all.
Really?
So
Or do you play Biffle and rum him into the wall?
I have a bunch of vintage arcade machines downstairs in my house. So
Yeah. Oh, cool.
I've got like the old Super Sprint game. Did you ever play
Sure.
that?
Oh yeah. The standalone
So
from like
that's
the
what I
80s.
still play. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I like that too. Of all the games
Pinball.
I
I got
have,
a bunch of pinball machines.
I still play Pac-Man more than any
Shuffleboard.
other game. Shuffleboard.
Yeah, man.
What do you live on a cruise ship? What's
No,
going on
for
there?
some reason that is really
Shuffleboard.
in.
Shuffleboard is like on a tabletop like this, and you use this. It's not like
Oh,
it's not like the
yeah.
ones on the ground where you use the stick.
Yeah, I gotcha.
You and Kevin Stubing out there.
Is that the one with the sand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get the little hockey puck looking steel
Okay.
puck that
That's
you
good.
slide along.
What else you got? What other games you got?
I've got Super Sprint, Madden football, South Park pinball, NASCAR pinball.
Pinball. You gotta have a pinball machine. If you're gonna have a
Pool
game
table.
room, you gotta have a
The
pinball
one
and
that
a pool table.
The one
Gotta
that
have
gets used the most is the bar top machine with all the different card games.
Oh, you
and
got one of those?
quiz games and stuff in it. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh,
You sit around
yeah.
and drink beer. and-
Trivia
yeah.
and what's different from this picture to
Yeah.
that picture.
Oh, yeah.
I love that. Do you charge your friends? Probably
No,
make it nice
all
and-
the games, everything's free at my house.
You charge your friends.
See, you know what? Where's Delana? Let's get her back. It looks like she should be on top of that. That could be, you're going to make a little extra every month. Pay
That's
for
right.
the overhead. Now, you're going off to Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Right? And your lovely wife is going back to take care of your ailing
Teacup
dog.
Chihuahua.
Yeah,
And it's your anniversary.
yeah.
She says she didn't get you anything. What's up with that?
Well, after a while, you just it gets old. What else could we ask for? We have everything that we want. So I mean,
Yeah.
there's no reason that we don't need a
But-
day to. Usually,
you-
every year we go to dinner in Las Vegas at the Prime restaurant out there, and that's just
Okay.
what we do every year. And we've got over all the gifts and all that stuff. So
Yeah, because do you imagine Kevin going to bed going, oh, gee, tomorrow, boy, I hope she gets me.
Well,
that sweater I've been wanting.
right.
No, but I think this is a little different because she said that you left a nice handwritten card. She
Right.
was touched by it. She thought it was beautiful. And she got you nothing.
She's
You get nothing
planning
in
for it
response
for
to that.
later, a
She's
big
been-
thing.
Yeah.
She's been stressed out lately, so
Okay.
it's
yeah,
all
yeah.
good.
got
I'm
dog-
usually the one that forgets the cards.
What are you doing to your animals out there? You got a dog in a body cast. You got another dog with plastic surgery face. What's going on?
Yeah.
We have bad luck with animals.
Now tell me about the half-a-face dog. What happened there?
He got bit by a brown recluse spider and his face rotted off.
but it
Did you-
rotted
did you
off?
see
that's
the-
horrible.
Did you see the spider there, or
No, his face just started rotting from the inside out. I don't know if you've ever
Oh,
seen a brown
baby,
recluse
no.
bite, but
Oh.
so they took a skin graft and took some skin off of his neck and put it on his face.
Well, what's he got on his neck?
He's got hair now. It all
Oh,
grew back.
just hair.
Yeah.
It grew over
yeah, I was
it?
wondering
it just
about
grew
that
over
too.
Does he look okay?
He looks fine. He's got
I
a little,
love dogs.
He's got a
I'm a
little
dog,
snaggle
so-
tooth, but
Oh, that's what she said. She said he looks like Billy Idol
Yeah.
now.
So
He's-
cute.
he's fine. Yeah, I mean he's fine. So
All
the
right.
other dog, I want to cut the cast off the little dog, but I got overruled on that.
You know, little dog. Are you a big dog guy? Or see, here's what's going on in my house. I'm a big dog guy. My fiance's a little dog girl. Okay, I've never been a fan of little dogs. I
Little
think,
dogs are cool.
yeah, are they?
They poop Tootsie Rolls,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so you don't have much to clean
Don't
up.
they yelp?
They do.
Not always.
They do yelp a little bit, but you know we have a 115-pound German Shepherd
See,
and a
that's-
4.5-pound Chihuahua, so we've got it. We've got it all covered.
I
you're
check
like
my
the big-
fiance playing with my Chihuahua all the time. That's not even code for anything. He doesn't do it on purpose.
That's code.
Well, because they do. It's like, you're sitting on the couch and they jump up and they sit like on you. They always want to be near you, and then they just kind of look at you, and you can start this little, funny face contest.
Little dogs are
Alright.
cool because you can take them anywhere.
That's
It's
true.
hard to take
Yeah.
the big dog on the airplane. You can take the little dog, you put it in a bag.
All right. I'm thinking I'll go little dog, but I want to go with a weenie dog because at least
A
that's
weenie
funny.
dog.
At least that's funny.
You're gonna put him in the weenie dog races.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that, but I like when they walk on the grass and their bellies slope down.
You need a basset hound.
They're like, I don't know if she'd go with
That's
that.
a little heavy.
She's given me the opportunity that if we're going with a little dog, we can go with a weenie dog, but that's all she's really. Otherwise, it's going to be like a Chihuahua or something.
Yeah.
I'm glad you finally got that, because he's been saying they've been going to get a dog for a while, and he keeps saying, we want a big dog. And she always says to me, I don't want a big dog.
We actually got
We
our
already
little
have a
Chihuahua
big
here in
dog.
Texas.
You did?
Oh, you
Yeah.
did? Yeah.
I don't remember where, but
Side of the road.
yeah.
Here's
I guess.
Hitchin.
I was looking at teacup Chihuahuas. I just went with the regular size. They're
Yeah.
still pretty little.
Yeah.
It's like 6 pounds.
Yeah.
We
That's
should,
what you need, a Chihuahua.
we should probably talk racing, or people will get mad.
We can talk racing all the time.
Racing, you like it?
I think there's a future in it for you.
You think maybe you'll stick around for a while, Kevin Harvick?
Yeah, I think it's. I enjoy what I do. I enjoy being at the racetrack. I enjoy being around the cars, and on the ownership side of it. So, I like what I do, and this is the opportunity I get to do it in my life, and I can do everything else when I'm done with this.
Now, I've always wondered about this because I know that Delana it runs the car, basically, right? The business part of it and all that. No, okay, all right, we'll give it. Let's just give it to her.
Yeah.
Kevin, well,
You
you're
got to
the driver.
understand, we have that wall still exists in the race shop as well. She's very involved in the public relations side of it, and I get to do be on the competition side of it more out with the cars. So it works out great.